So Ed Sheeran and Russell Crowe have both backed Johnny Depp, and cue the hissy fits and the waterworks as Team Amber Heard ends up wrecking themselves. Why? Well, they try to cancel Ed Sheeran and Russell Crowe, and well, they don't succeed. Why? Because they don't have enough power and clout in Hollywood to make something like this work. Now, they reportedly tried to go after Guinness, too, which, well, if you look at this, you can imagine how that went. You would have had Guinness going, oh my God, you mean Russell Crowe, Ed Sheeran, and Johnny Depp? They're giving us free publicity? Heck yeah, we're going to take that to the bank. Oh man, you gotta love stuff like this. You and I, we're gonna laugh. I mean, look at this today. Fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day. By the way, I hope you are doing excellently. So Johnny Depp has been getting a lot of Hollywood celebrity backing lately. I mean, from 2022 until now, it's just grown and grown, with pictures like this coming out and making that Team Amber Heard mad. Oh, you can see they're at the point of meltdown because they can't do anything about it. Now, what's amazing is the rage that this has caused too, considering it's a pretty innocuous post. I mean, check this out. You have somebody post this saying Russell Crowe, Johnny Depp, and Ed Sheeran. That's a crew I'd like to hang out with. And you'll notice, I mean, the three, they're just sitting around, they're having a drink. I mean, there's nothing bad happening here. But that's the thing. Johnny Depp's out. He's enjoying his life. So certain people have to go and they have to try to ruin, not him. They can't cancel him. So what do? They try to cancel the people around him. And make no mistake, this is indeed an attempt at cancellation. That's what makes it hilarious, because you know they can't succeed at this, but man, they try. I mean, look at these mainstream media outlets here. Look at the Daily Record, for example. Ed Sheeran slammed by furious fans for abysmal photo with Johnny Depp and Russell Crowe. And shh, don't tell them that there are other pictures out there, and they have other celebrities too, because I don't think there are enough Huggies in the world to actually clean up all those sheets. The rage from Team Amber Heard, it is hilarious too. I mean, they have been throwing fits on Russell Crowe's Twitter like the man is gonna care. They've been threatening Ed Sheeran with cancellation because look at him. He looks like he's enjoying himself. Is that a smile? Oh, can't stand it. Check this article out. It's beautiful, and it's indicative of how all of this stuff has been going. Quote, Ed Sheeran has been savaged. I'm sure he's sitting in his home crying into a pillow all night long because, man, they're tearing his world apart by angry social media users after a photograph emerged of the Grammy Award-winning artist posing with Johnny Depp and Russell Crowe. Oh my gosh, look at that. What a monster. Ed Sheeran has sparked outrage among fans after being seen with the contentious figure Johnny Depp earlier this week. I mean, imagine if they wrote articles like this about Amber Heard when she was around anybody, by the way. They wouldn't pull that. But how do you become contentious as a figure like Johnny Depp? You're a male, you survive, and you thrive. You go out and win, and then you move on. How dare he? How dare he indeed? Fuming fans. Fuming. Oh, man. They're demanding that Sheeran be canceled. What great fans, by the way, right? They're going to try to ruin his life because he's in a selfie. Oh, and they think that he's smiling, too, after the image surfaced, with some expressing their dismay at seeing a singer they once considered, quote-unquote, quite sound, getting chummy with Depp. The Shape of You hitmaker was all smiles in a selfie with Depp and Russell Crowe. Again, how dare he be in a selfie, and how dare he enjoy the experience. Now this gets even funnier because you can tell these folks, they are so angry. I mean, they're fixated on good times, God forbid, right? And grinning. They say, oh, The trio was captured having a good time backstage, God forbid, right? At a concert near Florence, each holding a pint of Guinness as they grinned for the camera. They also, by the way, they throw in Will Smith. They throw in his son, Jaden. They've been going after them, trying to cancel them as well. When that didn't work, by the way, they tried to take another stance, talking about, oh, look at this bromance out there. It's so bad. Oh, I love it. But they say Oscar winner CROWE took to his Twitter account on Thursday to post a photo with Ed Sheeran and Depp riding backstage shenanigans with Teddy and Johnny. Oh my gosh, there's familiarity, God forbid. Lubrication by Guinness. Like I said, they went after Guinness, tried to cancel that reportedly, which is funny too. It didn't work at all. Perfect. What a credible experience. Now, following that, they want to tell you there's a fiery discussion. It's so fiery. I mean, Amber Heard's people trying to cancel folks. Ooh, man, so lit, right? With some quote-unquote followers, fans, right? Taken aback to see an Ed Sheeran in the company of the 61-year-old Depp. Now, they say, he's polarizing after that trial. By the way, they try to minimize how long they've been canceling. They say, that happened last year. No, it didn't. It happened 2 years ago, not last year. They're still trying to cancel. But they're like, man, the supporters of this guy, they're condemning the interaction. Sure they are. I always thought the hate for Ed was so forced. But now I guess call me an Ed hater, because WTF this one. F in hell. I always thought Ed was quite sound despite the constant Irish appropriation. Irish appropriation? What? That is effing abysmal. When the random top 40 singer you dislike for just being dumb and annoying and unfunny finally is outed for a legitimate reason to dislike them. So they're like, hey, I always hated on these people. Now I have a reason to hate many others too. They try to come forward. They try to cancel. It's so crazy to watch. And it's even crazier, again, to watch them fail, with so many of them in the mainstream still trying to simp Amber Heard. Now, the crazy reportedly doesn't stop there, because it never does, right? With them going after the brand they're drinking. I mean, think about that. They have a brand. They're all drinking together. You're talking about unlimited PR potential here. And Team Amber, they're like, man, we're going to try to not only cancel these guys, but we're going to try to get them canceled through the drink they're holding. I mean, think about that. Russell Crowe, Johnny Depp, Ed Sheeran, they all give you free publicity. And they think that's going to get someone to turn on it. Oh, man, what failures. I love it.